And now it's time for The Doctor Is In.
I'm Meredith Armstrong, and this is The Doctor Is In. Today we have with us Dr. Brittany Case from the Southern Cancer Center. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Dr. Case is a medical oncologist. So talk to us a little bit about what are some of the symptoms or things that people need to be on the lookout for, but when they think of that big scary C word, cancer.
Yeah, sure. So, depending on what type of cancer it is, there can be a lot of different symptoms that, kind of present themselves first. But in general, I would say things, to really look out for that might be an indication that you have an underlying malignancy would be sudden unintentional weight loss, night sweats, which would, include you maybe sweating through your clothes and your sheets at night, fatigue. So, of course, everyone is fatigued these days. We all live busy lives, but fatigue that's out of the ordinary for you personally.
Okay.
Any new lumps or masses anywhere that you've noticed. So lymph nodes are something that people will get very concerned about. Of course, you can have lymph nodes from, viral infections, bacterial infections, but if they come out of nowhere and they're not getting smaller on their own, that might be another concerning symptom. And then bleeding, abnormal bleeding and bruising. So blood in your stool, blood in your urine would also be concerning, signs or symptoms to see your primary care physician about.
Okay, so that was my next question. When these things come up, do you call you guys? Do you call your GP? Do you call your OB? What happens then?
Right. So, I always say that any new concerning symptom that you have, primary care is a great place to start. So that's what your primary care physician is there for, to kind of help you navigate through those first steps. So whether that's family medicine or your general internist, they can usually initiate the workup, and then they know when is the appropriate time, to send you to a subspecialist or eventually to us if you do have a diagnosis of cancer. And I also lump OBGYN kind of in with primary care as well, because our OBGYN colleagues do a great job of, serving as primary care for otherwise healthy young females. And so, if a female has a new lump she finds in her breast or, having abnormal bleeding issues, then certainly they could go to their OBGYN as that initial step.
We are going to continue this conversation on social media, so join us there to talk more with Dr. Case about medical oncology. I'm Meredith Armstrong, and this is The Doctor Is In.